Pilipinas Live is the home of Philippine volleyball. Watch your favorite volleyball leagues such as Spikers Turf, Premier Volleyball League, and the UAAP, all in one app. You can watch all these games and more live and on your preferred device. Download Pilipinas Live today from the App Store or Google Play Store and register for free. Last year, the spark of the Great Revival was ignited. This 2026, the spark becomes a wildfire. Witness a bigger tour of Luzon 2026. 5 regions, 13 provinces, 14 grueling stages, local and international teams, 1 legendary title. Every pedal, every climb, straight to your screens. Catch the Tour of Luzon 2026 from April 29 to May 13 only on the Pilipinas Live app. Also available on One Sports and One Sports Plus.
How much do we love Pinoy sports?
Good evening, Philippines, and we welcome you back here to the city of Manila, inside the Ninoy Aquino Stadium, where we are going to be rocking the entire night. This, for all intents and purposes, is a playoff game for both these squads. Huge implications. Both squads need a victory, and so they're going to be going all out for that W right here, right now. It's going to be the San Miguel Beermen up against Terrafirma Dyip Junmar Fajardo, trying to get his team right back on track together with Benny Boatwright. On the other side, Mubashar Ali already meditating. He and Jenica Hanmisi will put their team on their backs. As you can see here, this is a fight for survival. Anthony here together with Dom, and Dom, obviously a huge game for both these squads because both of them need that coveted W.
Well, playoff implications, basically, what will happen in today's ball game, Anthony. If you look at the Terrafirma, basically, if they lose this ball game, and that's it for them, right? San Miguel, on the other hand, if they win, it will really take out all the complications. But if they lose, now it becomes super complicated. And we'll be able to see that a little bit more in our team standings, which we'll show you.
Right here, you see the team standings, of course, and Lex and Barangay Ginebra, you can see there, together with Rain or Shine, have clinched a quarterfinal spot.
Yeah, so you look at those 3 teams, they're already there. But you look at teams 7, 8, and 9, like Terrafirma, you can go all the way up to 6 and 6. So they want to be able to win both these games against San Miguel and Meralco. San Miguel, on the other hand, could go as high as 7 and 5. That's the goal. That's what they want to be. They want to assure themselves of getting, in a better position. Obviously, you're also looking at, first you got to win,
right,
or what happens in your ball game, and then you're going to look at, okay, who am I going to play in the next round?
Let's take a look at the last game of San Miguel, and here they were able to showcase their strength against a powerful Meralco squad.
Well, what a way were they able to get back from that ball game. They were actually down by 17 in that game, and you like how they did not panic, how they came back in that third and the fourth quarter. Second half points, you look at that 55 as compared to just 37 for the Meralco Bulls. The bench points, this is what we saw for the Beermen. The bench really came to play in that ball game. You can see that the San Miguel Beermen at 5 and 5, not really dominant right now, but in that ball game, you could see how dominant they could be.
That is the word, really. They really could be, especially if Junmar Fajardo and Benny Boatwright are able to come up with the games expected of them. And right now, let's talk about the Kraken, multiple-time MVP. People are saying he is the GOAT, and Again, in that last game, he really showcased his length, his strength, and his scoring power.
Let's put multiple in perspective. 9-time MVP, Junmar Fajardo. You gotta love. That's why he got 19 points. You know, that's Junmar Fajardo numbers on a regular basis. 19 points, 17 rebounds. You look at the free throws, 7 of 8. Then you look at his field goals, 6 of 10. So very efficient is Junmar Fajardo against the Meralco Bulls. But he needs help. It cannot be just him because we all know he's not 100% this conference.
Well, let's see exactly what transpires for their squad. On the other hand, let's talk about Terrafirma and their last game against Macau. That was also a victory because they also needed that win just to stay alive for a quarterfinal berth.
Oh, big win for them against the Macau Black Knights, and you like how they were able to pull that off. They won their first 3 games and then went into a skid, right? Lost their next 6 and then recovered against Macau. You look at the points in the paint, you look at the fast break points, and you look at the fourth quarter points. They scored and they held down Macau to just 7 in the fourth quarter.
They'd like to be able to come up with that kind of a defensive presence here today against the San Miguel Beermen as we turn your courtside to get the starters for our match here this Wednesday evening.
Wami Johnson. Shooting guard from Bautista, Pangasinan, number 77, CJ Perez. Small forward from Santiago, Ilocos Sur, number 13, Marshall Nesser. Power forward is the Beermen's reinforcement, number 25, Benny Boatwright. And at center from Pinamuan, Cebu, number 15, Junmar Fajardo. Coaching the Beermen is Leo Austria. It is now time to meet the starters for the Terrafirma Dyip. Point guard from Muntinlupa City, number 38, Brett Paraiso. Shooting guard from Quezon City, number 19, Paulo Hernandez. Small forward from City of San Jose del Monte, Bulacan, number 26, J.M. Bravo. Power forward from Quezon City, number 18, Gio Chu. And at center, it's Terrafirma's reinforcement, number 21, Mubashar Ali. Coaching Terrafirma Dyip is Ronald Tubig. Game officials are Mike Glomez.
There you have your officials, referee Flor de Liza, Trabalho, Paez, and Austero. Let's take a look at the starting lineup. Swami Chongson getting the nod here for Coach Leo.
Anthony surprising for Terrafirma. Hanmisi not starting. Any of the Hanmisis.
Well, usually Jeric is definitely a starter. Let's see how long they keep their main scorer, Jeric Hanmisi, on the bench.
He's the main scorer in the league right now.
Exactly.
Leading local scorer right now.
Missing from point-blank range that time, CJ Perez. He's going to want to have that one back.
And look at that movement. Quick moves right now for Terrafirma. Oh, great pass.
And Chu kisses it off the glass. Banks it through. It's 2-0 here for Terrafirma.
You like how this at the start of this ball game, Terrafirma moving with a purpose.
They go inside once again. Junmar. There's the double. Extra pass. Boatwright didn't want to launch, which is quite surprising. They go inside. Junmar creating space, and he'll be fouled by Chu.
Well, San Miguel hasn't really been shooting all that well from the three-point area. This conference, they're shooting 29.7%. And they're the team that leads the league in terms of points in the paint. They average 54 points. So you want to go inside, you want to go to Junmar, you want to go attack that basket because you have a lot of weapons to be able to go inside. Benny Boatwright still not shooting all that well yet. But what you like about it is you know that he's recovering from an injury. That was a big injury, Achilles tendon tear. And he's maybe on his, 12th game back from it. So he's really working his way back into shape, into game shape.
Well, he first came in and played. He played exceptionally well. But then all of a sudden, as you said, he is still not at 100%.
The continuous pounding and grinding. Oh, another great pass.
Junmar Fajardo got a little shock there. Nice cut inside by Chu. He's got all the 4 points of Terrafirma now. Boatwright. puts up a three, will come up short. Where did they go? Paraiso inside the paint, up and under move.
Oh, they're just getting easy to the basket. That's 6 points by Terrafirma and all inside that paint. A dunk, floater by Chu, and then that time getting a layup.
CJ Perez will attack. Can't get it to Boatwright. He's able to track it down. Puts up a three. No. 0 for 2 from the field for Benny. Here comes Paraiso. Chu once again. There's a quick ball movement that Terrafirma is trying to employ. Two-man game. Hernandez inside.
Wide open again. That pick and roll defense, they gotta make an adjustment there.
Don't look now. It's a 7-point advantage and without their main man. Jerick on the bench.
Oh, that's
that
an
might be an
offensive
offensive
foul.
foul. It is.
Just not the start that they wanted for the San Miguel Beermen.
First personal foul on Junmar as we take a look at. Nice pocket pass and Chu with a slam. Mubashar puts it down. Bravo gets away.
Again, another layup. The defense of San Miguel just not able to keep in step with Terrafirma right now.
What a blazing start here for the Jeep. As we have this timeout brought to you by Soler Online. Play the game your way on Soler Online Sportsbook.
But at the same time, guys, this is a pick and roll. This is a hand busy. If this is hand busy, by the time mag-shopper ito, open up, mag-go through. And then, nag-squeeze in. Kasi, ginagawa mo, ini-squeeze. So, but quick side. Yung ginagawa natin sa defense.
Ten to 1, yes, that is right. You're looking at the correct score. And again, a lot of the fans of the Beermen are worried about this particular ball game because remember, they also fell to Blackwater just about a week ago.
Yeah, you look at the San Miguel Beermen, they won against Meralco 103-92, lost to Blackwater 126-120, won against NLEX 98-94. So it's, if you look at the pattern, it's the last 3 games they've won 2, but they've lost 1. Last 4 games, they've lost 2 and won 2. So they've lost to Blackwater, Magnolia, Rain or Shine, TNT, and Titan. And the problem is, when they lose, they give up about 119 points a ball game. So really, defensively, they're not able to make stops. And if that's an indication of how it is here in the first, 2 minutes and 30 of this ball game, they've already given out 10 points. And all of them layups.
That's it. That's the biggest issue. Is their easy baskets.
But hey, give credit to Terrafirma. They already have 3 assists so far in this game.
Mubashar's gonna lose it. CJ Perez. El Paraiso didn't want to give up a 3-point play there. Comes up with a foul. Two free throws now for CJ. CJ Perez so far has all the points here of the Beermen as we take a look at his production against Meralco.
14 points, no rebounds in 25 minutes of action. 5 of 15, not the field goal shooting you want from a CJ Perez.
And CJ Perez is split from the free throw line here. 10 to 2 our tally. Go ahead.
San Miguel really has not been able to have that momentum And it's scary once they get it. Once they figure things out, once they get into a flow, it's so difficult to stop the San Miguel Beermen. And, you know, if you look at their games even, a number of their games is the first 2 quarters, they're actually down. And they know that they have the capability to come back. And that's what happened against Meralco. And Coach Leo was even saying, you know, they don't want to get used to that because it is also more tiring, right? To keep on trying to come back when you go down big in the first 2 quarters.
And if you come up with that kind of a habit, when you get to the playoffs, you're up against an even stronger teams. You just might not be able to come back.
And that's if you get to the semifinals already, because in the quarterfinals, you're only guaranteed, well, you're guaranteed 1 game if you've got a twice to win disadvantage. And if you've got a twice to beat advantage, then you're guaranteed 2.
Take a look at this 3-point shot brought to you by Arena Plus Sportsbook. Boatwright finally finding his range. He's 1 out of 3 from long distance. Mubashar in and out. Benny will bring it down himself. Up against Chu. Will attack. Kicks it out. Perez goes inside looking for the 3-point play, and 2 more free throws coming up for CJ.
You can see with Benny Boatwright, the explosiveness is not there 100%.
Oh, as compared to when they won the championship a few years back.
Not yet. You can see he's working his way back into it.
The first for CJ is a miss.
Another free throw. Another miss.
He's missed a layup, and he's missed 2 free throws. Not the kind of start CJ would want, especially in a must-win situation for him and his squad.
Let's talk about that situation. 5-5 for the San Miguel Beermen. They're at 8th spot right now, but they cannot really afford to lose anymore. And more so for Terrafirma, they're 4-6. If they want a chance to make it into the quarterfinals, they need to win this game.
So as we said at the top of the coverage, must win for both these squads. Hernandez, straight line, a little bit too strong. Here's Benny once again. Wanted to challenge the rookie. Puts up a 3, that's short. Apologizes to the bench. Here's Hernandez once again. Finds Chu, and a foul's going to be called on Benny.
There's really a young core for Terrafirma. You like how they were able to get their #1 pick in Gio Chu. You know, you can see that he's got that upside. Put on, you know, some weight, some muscle. He's going to be a force to reckon with.
In at the next dead ball situation. Let's take a look at the numbers of Gio.
So that's a good decision, actually, to start Hernandez. Now you come in Ahanisi, and you're up by 5.
Chu misses. He's going to get it back off that tip. Bravo for 3. A little bit offline. Here comes CJ, trying to run once again. No numbers, but they'll set up Junmar. Back to CJ. Boatwright free for that one. Can't convert though.
You can see Terrafirma, every time Junmar gets that basketball, they're going for that quick double.
Nice spin and an easy block there by Boatwright. CJ Perez. Secondary break. A lot of hands. And eventually Boatwright gets fouled.
Nothing coming easy for San Miguel right now. But already 4 team fouls for Terrafirma.
Eventually, there's the foul.
Well,
Chu was asking for
travel. May have a case there.
And here's the other Ahanmisi brother. So the brothers are on the floor together with Joseph Eriobu. Ross now on the floor in favor of Wami Chongson. Wasn't able to get going.
Hasn't really been able to get going this conference is Wami Chongson. Look at his numbers, sorry, Anthony.
Go ahead.
2.7 points only a ball game. for Wani Chongson.
Boatwright will clear. 3-on-2 break. Trying to look for Marshall on the wing.
That time opting to pass to the wing where Marshall was. But the defense of Terrafirma right there.
CJ Perez is going to lose it. Eriobu to the wing. Ahan Misi all day to shoot. In and out. Marshall steps back, puts up a three. Short as well.
Beat his defense. Did a step back. Just to allow the defense to come back a little bit closer.
Ali, power move works. That lead is back up to 5.
You know, with how good Terrafirma has been playing, they're only up by 5. So you look at it, it's quite concerning. But
well, they might have to use the challenge here because that's going to be number 2 here on Benny Boatwright. And Boatwright was so adamant. He went straight to Coach Leo and said, you got a challenge.
And when your import asks for it, more than likely, you will agree.
But the question is, will it be the right challenge? We'll find out. Chu is actually still down.
Where did he get hit, right, is the question.
Well, even if Boatwright says it's inadvertent, if there was a hit. Boom. There was a hit
Left elbow.
on the elbow going up.
Offensive foul on Boatwright. Tumama po yung elbow niya sa mukha ni Chu. Kaya ang challenge ng San Miguel Beermen is not successful.
Oh, that was clear when he went up there with...
Substitutions, Keith.
It hit the face, that's why. Now let's talk about numbers, Anthony. 13 points for Terrafirma, 12 points coming from the paint. What San Miguel is contesting is he never extended his elbow.
Well, Chu's still a little dazed there, but he's happy about the big fish he was able to catch. Not quite sure he realizes it yet. His head must still be spinning.
I mean, check out the elbows on Benny Boatwright.
Maverick goes to younger brother Jeric. Saldivar on the floor. Another one of those floor spacers. Eriobu finds Mubashar. Mubashar short. Boatwright to the wing. Jericho Cruz with a layup.
And that's what Jericho Cruz and Don Troliano are for. That's why they're on the court. They're there to score. They're there to push that basketball.
Eriobu, he will take this one. Rebound goes to Big Mo. They find Benny.
Another offensive foul.
And now that can't be challenged. And that's number 3. Already a little bit of a gamble for Coach Leo
To keep him inside.
Oh, he led there with his shoulder. And he's claiming that Zaldivar was inside the no-charge zone,
Which
he was
not.
clearly
Yeah,
outside.
clearly outside.
So now the only starter on the floor for San Miguel is Junmar.
Well, that's the thing for San Miguel. Any of these guys coming off the bench can actually start for them.
Jeric offline on that 3. And Troliano could be a starter anywhere else. Big Mo inside. Nice tip by Junmar.
It's like having twin towers when you have Tautua and Junmar Fajardo inside, especially when you're playing against Terrafirma that doesn't really have a lot of big men.
13-12. The Beermen have not played perfectly, but they're just down by 1. Eriobu will overshoot.
That's the Chris Ross effect.
He should have realized
He
that.
keeps you busy, keeps you wondering what he's going to do, protecting that basketball and not being able to focus on taking that shot or making that shot.
Junmar will try to power his way. And don't look now, the Beermen with a 1-point lead. It is a long time coming, but the Beermen finally in the driver's seat as we have this timeout brought to you by Solaire Online. Play the game your way on Solaire Online Sportsbook. Let's take a look at Benny Boatwright and his digits against Meralco. 16 points, pretty decent. Double-double with 11 rebounds. But today, he's in a little bit of trouble.
Yep, 5 points, 1 of 5 from the three-point area, and then 3 fouls. That's the big number right there.
Active hands once again by Jericho. Comes up with a steal. They leave him. He'll take that shot. Misfires, though.
So deadly is this second unit from the San Miguel Beermen when you have Jericho Cruz and Don Trollano. Then you have Chris Ross pushing that basketball. He's off to the races.
And you talked about that during the pregame. In their last game, they had so many bench points. That one a little bit too strong.
And that guy, Don Trollano, was one of the stars in that ball game. He had 16 points in 23 minutes.
Trollano sets up Ross. They go to Cruz. They'll have to put this one up. Shot clock was winding down. Good defensive stop there.
The Dyip doing a good job of boxing out that time. Just one shot attempt.
Jericho with a foul. Not a good foul because they're in the penalty.
Well, we said earlier on, Terrafirma had 4 fouls already. Right? It was quite early. But they haven't fouled since then. It's been San Miguel. And 3 of the 6 are charged to Benny Boatwright. And 2 of them were offensive.
Ariobu makes the first. That'll tie things up here. Second free throw will give the Dyip the lead once again. They once had a lead of 9 points. That's all been erased. Mubashar with his first rest. Gio back onto the floor. Ariobu makes both. Here comes Ross at the 1, leading that bench mob. Trollano tries to attack against Chu, who'll put up a long 2. A little bit too strong. Tap goes to Trollano. Ross will attack. Goes to big man Mo, and Mo finishes with the left.
Love how Chris Ross trying to get his big man involved in this game.
Here comes Jericho once again. Chu, little sidestepping move.
Should have taken that.
And Junmar's going to get his second personal foul.
And Chu getting hit again in the face.
He's going to be so sore tomorrow. So now what do you do if you're Coach Leo? Do you sit Junmar down a little bit? There was the hit. Well, they do have J.M. Calma.
Well, they're probably going to gamble on Junmar Fajardo, especially that Boatwright has 3 personal fouls. They know that Junmar, a seasoned vet, how many times have you seen Junmar Fajardo foul out?
Correct. A little bit too strong on that second. Ross pushes it forward quickly. Now they'll settle down into the half-court set. Open three. Jericho Cruz saying, why are you giving me that much space?
And Jericho Cruz just always has so much energy. That's why you love having him on your team.
This is now the biggest lead in the ball game for SMB at 3.
A double dribble right there.
He quickly acknowledges it. 1:32 to be played. As you take a look at this three-point shot brought to you by Arena Plus Sportsbook. Junmar, there's the double, and Trollano gets away. It's now a 5-point advantage for the Beermen. They're slowly putting away.
And look at that damage that San Miguel has been doing when the guys came in from the bench. Trollano, Cruz, and Chris Ross.
And they're off to the races once again. Jericho with a floater. A little bit too strong. Trollano. Trollano not happy there as he got hacked in the face. Zaldivar will pick up a personal.
A lot of physicality in this game. Guys getting hit in the face. Jerick really not able to get untracked here. Maybe not used to coming off the bench. Huh? Yeah.
Well, the
It's
gamble
different
worked.
when you start, right? You're coming off that warm-up. You're coming off your round robin. So you're already warmed up. And seldom do we see the players actually warming up on the side. Like what happens in the NBA. Sometimes they have like a
bicycle.
Stationary
Yeah.
bike, right?
Well, the gamble paid off for Coach Ronald because they were up by 9. When the second unit came in, they're now down by 5. Mubashar Ali back on the floor together with Bravo, together with Hernandez. Gio Chu's there, and even Paraiso. So this is their starting unit. Ross in a foot race will not be stopped.
And making stops now are the San Miguel Beermen. Look at them upping their defense.
Paraiso will put up a 3. Good line. A little bit too strong. Even Junmar's not going to be able to get that.
Did Chris Ross just try to get it?
He tried. And he got as high as the board. Chris there making sure there was no further untoward incidents. Holding on to one of our PBA officials. Final 22 seconds. From a 9-point lead for the Dyip, it is now a 7-point deficit. What a turnaround.
That was a 10-1 start in the first 2.5 minutes. But that just goes to show you how deep the bench of San Miguel is.
Ross with a shot. It'll rim out, but still a strong comeback here by the San Miguel Beermen. After 12 minutes, they're up 23-16.
Ikaw ba, alam mo ang tap-tap send at gumagamit ka ba ng tap-tap send?
Yes, tap-tap send ang ginagamit ko kapag nagpapadala ako sa Pilipinas. Kakapadala ko lang last.
Guys, on transition, everybody should be in the right spot. Chris.
Benny, ano eh,
after this game, I think he will realize na he needs to perform well, especially in the next 2 games namin, which is a must-win for us to get into the next round.
Well, maybe Benny didn't get the memo. Coach Leo there saying he needs to perform well in their next 2 games, and right now 3 personal fouls on Boatwright, and he might not see action until maybe the second half of this second period. Let's see where they go. Talking about the Jeep, they got first possession here in quarter number 2.
They did really well with that pick and roll from the top, but this time the help defense is right there.
Mo's not happy about something. Continues to talk to the referee. Rush to the attack, and a foul will be called on Hernandez. Mo continues to talk to the referee there. Here's Cruz. Well, the bench mob has really helped the Beermen here today.
100%.
Almost traveled there from Troliano. Forced to put this one up. And he cans a 3. He likes those pressure situations. It's now a 10-point advantage.
That's the thing. In San Miguel, there's so many guys who are willing to take that big shot.
Ali will misfire. Maybe not the best of shots, but I guess he felt, I need to take something. It's been the locals trying to score. Troliano inside, will be fouled. 2 more free throws here for the Dawn.
Ever since Troliano, Ross, and Jericho Cruz came in, there's a shift in energy. Defensively, they made stops, they forced turnovers, got on the fast break, made shots.
A 3-point shot is brought to you by Arena Plus Sportsbook. Another missed free throw here for the Beermen. So Junmar has not yet rested here in this ball game. Well, I guess they have no choice.
They're kind of forced now because the import, Benny Boatwright, is straddled with 3 fouls.
That'll increase the lead to 11. Handoff goes to Hernandez. Hernandez. Open 3. Bravo, finally.
Anthony, remember the first quarter I kept on harping on the first few minutes where Terrafirma had 3 assists already. But in the end, after 12 minutes, San Miguel in the assist department won that department 9-5. And then San Miguel with 6 turnovers, a majority of them were at the start, 2 of them from Benny Boatwright with those offensive fouls, ending up with Terrafirma with just 3.
Well, he got tripped up there. Troliano wasn't happy. And here comes Junmar Fajardo going right back to work. Extending the lead back up to 10. Mubashar, long 2, yes. Now starting to feel and get his range.
Well, there's a need for him to score. Talking about scoring, balanced scoring for San Miguel in that first quarter. Fajardo, Boatwright, Jericho Cruz, all with 5 points.
Cruz, no. Another rebound by Chu. Tubit, 1 step to run. Bravo puts up another 3. Bang!
That first quarter was really good for Terrafirma, the first few minutes. However, the last 8 minutes of that quarter, their shooting went down to just 29%. Remember, at the start, they went, all of the 10 points were from the shaded area, layups basically. San Miguel, you know, only 38%, but they have a 7-point lead, or they had a 7-point lead at the end of the first.
This 3-point shot brought to you by Arena Plus Sportsbook. That's a second there for Bravo. And this time, from the other corner. Mo sets up Troliano, looking for his second 3. Yes!
Oh, he's definitely putting in points right now.
Mubashar for 3. A little bit too strong. Back rims that one. Troliano collects. Will he try to attack early? Looks for the secondary break. Mubashar falls down. Junmar once again. Too strong this time. Hernandez. And a collision there. Ross with the foul.
Well, Anthony, we mentioned how important this game is. So both teams starting out. Well, San Miguel started out a little bit slow. When the second group came in, the guys coming off the bench gave them that energy. And now it's more like you can see how important this game is.
So Hernandez got 2 for the price of 1. There was
he held on
2 fouls
to make sure
in
that
that
he was going to fall.
possession. Exactly. Well, he makes the free throw and he says, boy, we are bleeding for points, as Chris Rosales will check in for the first time, replacing Ross. (32-25) is our tally. 3 minutes gone in the second period. And again, extended minutes here for Junmar because, if you're just joining us, Benny Boatwright on the bench with 3 personal fouls. They've been going with this twin tower combination with Motao Duo for quite a while. Big action. Rosales, you could see he wanted to make a move even before
Already,
he got that
exactly.
ball.
Coaches will always say, catch the basketball first.
Substitution. Sean O'Malley for GL2.
Here comes Umali. Another one of those bruisers.
He's a big boy.
Let's see what's going to transpire with his matchup against Junmar. When he can spread the floor, he's got a 3-point shot. Hernandez asking for isolation. More than enough time. Looks up at the clock. And Hernandez short on that one. Foul would be called on Mubashar. Not quite sure why he tried to swat at that one.
A little bit of frustration, maybe.
Because Junmar had complete control of that one. Here comes Jarek. Cruz trying to attack the defense, puts up a 3. Nice tip. It's with Hernandez. Hernandez, 4-on-2 break. And Jarek now finding his range.
A good look that time by Hernandez, finding Ahanisi wide open in the corner.
That's going to cut the lead down to 3. CJ Perez getting ready to check back in. Inside.
A good fake by Motao Duo.
And nothing Ali could do but just get out of the way. You want to force a 3-point play.
But you love how Jericho Cruz attracted that defense, made the defense commit, which gave that opportunity to Motao Duo.
Ali will come up short on that layup. Starting to get frustrated. They go to Don. They look for Junmar. Easy kiss off the glass.
Well, they tried to double on that mismatch with Trojano, or help out at least. Left Junmar hard open.
Umali will kick it out. That's a 4-point shot. Yes!
I'll talk about his confidence. I mean, you cannot leave him open. Leading local scorer in the conference.
That's a quick 7 points for Jerick in a 30-minute span, 30-second span rather. Cruz tries to put up a 3 of his own and hits. And now it's raining 3s and 4s.
Jericho Cruz, when he comes off the bench, he's already, fired up. Right? When he makes a shot, he gets even more fired up.
Steal by Trojano. Gives it up to Jericho. Jericho, heat check for him. He'll come up short though. Jericho once again. What an acrobatic shot from Jericho.
Now they're pouring on the points. 18 points already this quarter for the San Miguel Beermen.
Ahanisi will lose it. 3-on-1 break. And it might be an offensive foul on Trojano. It's on Don.
It's on Trojano.
Well, the Beermen and their fans held their breath because Junmar was in the vicinity. Timeout will be called by the Dyip. This timeout is brought to you by Solaire Online. Play the game your way on Solaire Online Sportsbook. Right now, let's take a look at the Don and his numbers the last time out against the Bolts.
Well, when he came in, totally changed the complexion of the ball game, especially in the second half. Don Troliano, 16 points in that game so far, 9 points, 3 rebounds. Jericho has 10, Troliano has 9, Tautua has 4. Junmar has 9 as well.
Maverick gets denied there.
Anthony, after that timeout, Coach Leo Austria now bringing in Benny Boatwright.
And Fajardo being still active there with that block. Jarek will lose it. Nice active hands once again by Rosales. (41-33). Here's Mubashar. He'll come up short on that 4. Another rebound here with Junmar. Rosales calling out the play. Goes to Benny. Let's see if Benny has settled down here. Nice spin.
And that's the Benny Boatwright that we know.
Slowly trying to get involved. Not the best of shots that time. Attacking early and against the 2 bigs. Quickly they go to Junmar. Extra pass, Boatwright. CJ won't want to attack yet. Not the best of fouls for Hanapi. It seemed like the Beermen were going nowhere on that offensive set.
And because they are in the penalty, that's free throws.
That's even worse.
Yep.
Mubashar continues to talk to the referees there. As Benny heads to the line. Trying to get more points, and he comes up short on that free throw.
Oh, San Miguel now with 14 assists in total. Talk about getting things going.
After a very slow start, though. Second for Boatwright. Go ahead.
Sorry, Anthony. Big disparity in terms of the rebounds. 27 rebounds for San Miguel, only 16 for Terrafirma. Terrafirma is actually the second best rebounding team in the league, averaging 53.
Ali trying to get the 4th personal foul, I think, of Benny here.
This is the story right here. Bench points. 25 bench points for San Miguel. Only 9 for Terrafirma.
Ali once again just trying to pound it inside. Left-handed shot not going to work. Here's Rosales in the open court. Gets right back to him. Perez says, let's settle down. No need to rush. We're up by 11. Could be more. Boatwright inside, a little bit too strong.
That's a good pass. Just Boatwright not able to convert on that.
Easy pass, easy conversion by Jerick.
If you're Terrafirma, you just got to keep on playing, keep on pushing that basketball, take those opportunities given to you.
Boatwright puts up a 3 and hits.
Looks like he's on point now.
Well, the Beermen are saying, as long as you don't pick up a fourth, we're okay.
That
will be a foul on Junmar. That will be number 3.
Yeah, well, that's the thing though, Anthony. You want to keep him on the floor to get him back in shape quicker.
So now they might have to send in Motatua quickly. But again, they keep Junmar on the floor. He has not yet rested here tonight. We go back to the main man, Jeric. Mubashar inside. That was token defense from Junmar.
A lot better movement when you look at Terrafirma now. Why also? Because there's not as much pressure being put on. When Trollano and Jericho Cruz were there and Chris Ross, the guards were having a hard time seeing those passing lanes.
Boatwright once again sets himself up for a long 2, and he cans it. It's now a 12-point lead. This is their biggest lead in the contest. Jeric scores right back. Coach Leo, not a happy man. Jeric Ahanmisi has been getting away with murder here. This timeout is brought to you by Solaire Online. Play the game your way on Solaire Online Sportsbook. Well, there you saw, that was another step in the process of getting Benny Boatwright naturalized. Well, today is Wednesday, and today was the schedule for his hearing. Boatwright puts up another one, cans another 3.
That's the thing, when you're a scorer, once you get and see that ball go down, things become a lot easier.
Lead is now 13. Maverick inside the paint. That's a great handoff. Slam by Gio.
Well, you can't get mad right there on Junmar Fajardo. He's got 3 personal fouls, so you'll just give that.
Well, he's definitely more valuable being on the floor. Boatwright once again. Extra defender. And Maverick comes in just to make sure there was no 3-point play.
But the foul is not true.
So the rookie will pick up another one. As you see that slam dunk there. Benny on the line for 2. He had a split earlier. Now makes the first.
That's a good decision right here. Sitting Junmar Fajardo down because he might just accidentally get his 4th personal.
Not to mention the fact that he's really worked overtime today. His first breather. Mubashar finds Ahanmisi. Over to his younger brother. 2-man game here. Can't get past the defense of Rosales. Hanapi will come up short on that long tom. And once again, they go right back to Benny, who's definitely feeling it here. Benny against Ali. Little stutter step. A little bit too strong though.
As you can see, after making those shots, he's a little bit more aggressive again.
There's Jarek once again, already now in double digits.
And just like that, right? 4-point shot, 3-point shot, and two twos going down that lane.
CJ Perez finds both right. Will not want to force the issue. He already is on 2 offensive fouls. Maverick will bring it down. That's a quick launch by Mubashar. Misses everything.
A little bit too quick.
Here's Boatwright once again.
Oh, that's a foul.
That's not a good reach in by Maverick.
Especially that they're in the penalty.
And Boatwright was moving back.
Oh, he wanted to steal that basketball.
Once again, back to the free throw line is Benny. Boatwright's first, yes.
He's got 19 points now.
After a very slow start.
Yep, slow start for him. Getting 3 quick fouls. Only had 5 points in the first quarter. Make that 15 now in the second, total of 20.
30-second timeout going to be called by Coach Ronald Tubid. We're going to hang on to the air here. But it's now a 13-point advantage once again by the Beermen. Their biggest of the evening.
A slow start by San Miguel, and then the bench guys just changed the complexion. This guy in your screens, Chris Ross, Jericho Cruz, Don Troliano, put up a lot of defense, a lot of intensity, a lot of pressure, forced turnovers, forced stops, brought San Miguel back into the ball game. And now the starters are back, it's different.
Let's take a look at the numbers of Big Mo and Chris.
Combine those numbers, look at that, 21 points, 13 rebounds, 5 steals, and then plus 46. I mean, these guys, veterans, won a number of championships already with the San Miguel Beermen, continuing being solid coming off the bench.
Hernandez now at the controls here. Final minute. They need to score. And they go to their main man. Hernandez will put up a 3 offline. It goes to Chris. They go to CJ. CJ in no hurry here. They might want to look for a 2-for-1. Maverick read that one. Will they try to opt to go for a 2-for-1 on their end? Yes, they do. And now a 30-second timeout going to be called by Coach Leo.
But a much better quarter for the San Miguel Beermen here. They've got 33 points already in this quarter. Now Terrafirma inching their way back, also with 30 in this quarter. Big 3-point shot there, cutting this lead down to 10.
How quickly things can really turn as we take a look once again at the team standings. As you can see, 3 teams, check that, are assured already of a twice-to-beat advantage.
NLEX, Barangay Ginebra, and Rain or Shine. You know, at the beginning of the conference, you wouldn't think that NLEX and Rain or Shine would be up there. The teams that are struggling, TNT, San Miguel, you look at them, 7 and 8 right now. These 2 teams, you would have said they'd be in the top 2, at least top 4. That's what it is. That's how it is. That's why we all love the game of basketball. You can never really be sure.
And sometimes people forget that TNT is the defending champion of this conference. Terrafirma with no more fouls to give here. Rosales gets it to Boatwright. Now they got to make their move. Up against Chu. Puts up a 3 and drains it.
They're giving him the ball, they're giving him the space and the freedom to just keep on scoring. Benny Boatwright, what a quarter for him.
Strong quarter for him. Not to mention the fact that Jericho Cruz has also come up with exceptional numbers. But here's Benny. Ooh, he had a foot on the line.
Too.
But regardless, he has found his range. And he has staked the Beermen here.
Well, clearly stepping on that line. So that's going to be a 2-point shot for Benny Boatwright.
And there's confirmation. It's a long 2. And we talked about Jericho Cruz coming off the bench. He would come up with 10 quick points.
And the defense that he showed, you gotta love the intensity, the pressure that he put on the guards, forcing stops, forcing turnovers, and then scoring on the other end.
Two quarters done here at the Nino Aquino Stadium. And it's the Beermen up 58-46.
Ikaw ba, alam mo ang tap-tap send at gumagamit ka ba ng tap-tap send?
Yes, tap-tap send ang ginagamit ko kapag nagpapadala ka sa Pilipinas. Kakapadala ko lang last.
Pilipinas Live is the home of Philippine volleyball. Watch your favorite volleyball leagues such as Spikers Turf, Premier Volleyball League, and the UAAP, all in one app. You can watch all these games and more live and on your preferred device. Download Pilipinas Live today from the App Store or Google Play Store and register for free. Last year, the spark of the Great Revival was ignited. This 2026, the spark becomes a wildfire. Witness a bigger tour of Luzon 2026. 5 regions, 13 provinces, 14 grueling stages, local and international teams. 1 legendary title. Every pedal, every climb, straight to your screens. Catch the Tour of Luzon 2026 from April 29 to May 13 only on the Pilipinas Live app. Also available on One Sports and One Sports Plus.
How much do we love Pinoy sports? As a fan, we don't just watch the games.
The season for me, and I just owe it all to the work I put in.
We watch every part, every angle, every name. We talk about the plays, talk about it for days. We witness the big events, the thrilling moments, and relive the best seconds. We cherish the fears, the tears, and syempre, the cheers. How much do we love Pinoy sports? With all our heart, all-out passion. All the time. All with Pilipinas Live. Ang app natin para sa sports natin.
Pilipinas Live is the home of Philippine volleyball. Watch your favorite volleyball leagues such as Spikers Turf, Premier Volleyball League, and the UAAP. All in one app. You can watch all these games and more live and on your preferred device. Download Pilipinas Live today from the App Store or Google Play Store and register for free. Last year, the spark of the Great Revival was ignited. This 2026, the spark becomes a wildfire. Witness a bigger tour of Luzon 2026. 5 regions, 13 provinces, 14 grueling stages, local and international teams. 1 legendary title. Every pedal, every climb, straight to your screens. Catch the Tour of Luzon 2026 from April 29 to May 13 only on the Pilipinas Live app. Also available on One Sports and One Sports Plus.
How much do we love Pinoy sports? As a fan, we don't just watch the games.
This season for me, and I just owe it all to the work I put in.
We watch every part, every angle, every name. We talk about the plays. Talk about it for days. We witness the big events, the thrilling moments, and relive the best seconds. We cherish the fears, the tears, at syempre, the cheers. How much do we love Pinoy sports? With all our heart, all-out passion. All the time. All with Pilipinas Live. Ang app natin para sa sports natin.
Pilipinas Live is the home of Philippine volleyball. Watch your favorite volleyball leagues such as Spikers Turf, Premier Volleyball League, and the UAAP. All in one app. You can watch all these games and more live and on your preferred device. Download Pilipinas Live today from the App Store or Google Play Store and register for free. Last year, the spark of the Great Revival was ignited. This 2026, the spark becomes a wildfire. Witness a bigger tour of Luzon 2026. 5 regions, 13 provinces, 14 grueling stages, local and international teams. 1 legendary title. Every pedal, every climb, straight to your screens. Catch the Tour of Luzon 2026 from April 29 to May 13.
It's a 12-point lead for the San Miguel Beermen here at the halftime break. Well, if you join us at the top of the coverage, you saw that the Beermen were down actually by 9 points at one particular stage, but they started flexing their muscles, Dom, and now they have righted their sinking ship.
Well, we've always talked about how deep the bench of San Miguel is, and the bench came in and steadied the ship for the starters that did not start out all that well for the San Miguel Beermen. And that's the beauty of having such a deep bench, that you can have a not-so-good start, but then you have guys coming off the bench to be able to help out. San Miguel, let's look at the statistics. San Miguel shooting 7 of 17 from that three-point area. Benny Boatwright coming alive in that second quarter. 33 as compared to just 20 rebounds for Terrafirma. Fast break points though. Terrafirma, 13 fast break points in the second quarter. That's why they're able to get 30 points in that quarter. 9 turnovers for San Miguel. I feel a little bit too much for the Beermen. Not where they want to be. Only 5 for Terrafirma. That's a good thing for them.
Right now, we're going to take a look also at the leading scorers for both these squads. And definitely, you talked about the fact that Benny Boatwright finally alive. He would finish with 22 points. Jericho Cruz with 10 coming off the bench. Junmar Fajardo and Don Troliano with 9 points respectively for Terrafirma. Jericho Hanmisi coming off the bench here today. Quite a surprise, but still would lead his squad scoring with 13 points. 8 apiece for Chu and Bravo. And Hernandez, also another starter.
And Anthony, who do you not see there for Terrafirma?
Their import.
Their import, exactly, right? Ali not able to score so far in big numbers.
The 2026 MPTC Tour of Luzon is back. Bigger, bolder, and tougher than ever. Local and international cyclists face a grueling 14-stage battle across 13 provinces and 5 regions. A 1,800-kilometer test of endurance, speed, and strategy. And don't miss a single moment. Catch all the action live on the Pilipinas Live app, also on One Sports and on One Sports Plus.
Well, we talked about Mubashar Ali. Only has 6 points so far in this ball game. Needing to get some scoring going for himself. You could see, we saw a number of times that he just took that shot. I felt that he was getting a little bit impatient because his teammates not able to find him in the spots that he wants to be.
This is the third quarter.
Well, Mubashar there had a little chat with Jericho Cruz saying, hey, we got the same sneakers.
Yep. And look at the starting 5 of San Miguel here in the third quarter. You have Troliano, you have Jericho Cruz, and you have Chris Ross. The 3 guys that when they came in just turned things around for the Beermen.
And that's why they're probably starting here in the second half. But a big 3 and a good start for Mubashar. I guess he heard you.
Well, he was comparing sneakers with Jericho Cruz. Jericho Cruz was probably saying, hey, you got to bring some of your game and show me that you deserve these sneakers, same sneakers as I do.
Gio Chu there holding on to Junmar. Oh, they're going to say it's on Mubashar. That's number 3 on Ali. Ross at the 1. Finds Troliano. They'll swing it quickly. Boat right there will misfire. Nice verticality by Mubashar. Hanmisi a little bit too strong. Boat right didn't even go down.
Prior to that shot, Anthony was 5 of 9 from the field.
Junmar will score. Here's Ali.
You got to reward your big man when he's running down that floor. Hanmisi able to find the import.
60-51.
A good defense that time by Chu, just delaying that post-up of Junmar Fajardo.
And now they're going to switch. Ali goes right back to Junmar. Despite the 3 fouls. And he's looking over the bench saying, I got 3, I got 3. Do I still take Junmar? Well, the coaching staff, I guess, has a lot of trust in him, saying, well, you're our import. Go ahead. Do the heavy lifting.
You know, Anthony, let's look at the implications of this ball game, right? You look at our team standings. These two teams are neck and neck, right? San Miguel at the 8th spot at 5-5. Terrafirma at 4-6 at 9th. If they win this ball game, they will be tied with San Miguel at 5-6. San Miguel,
right? Go ahead.
San Miguel, on the other hand, wanting to win this game to basically take out the chances already of Terrafirma.
Jericho Cruz gets his pocket picked. Hernandez, nice pass. Eriobu completes it.
And San Miguel just wanting to push that ball. Look at 4 guys from Terrafirma already there. It was just Jericho and Junmar Fajardo.
Boatwright puts up a 4. That was offline. And there's Ali running the floor once again. Hernandez inside will come up short. Trollano to the big man Junmar. Sets his feet and gets another 2 points.
Not in a hurry, just getting his footing back, making sure that he gets the 2 points.
And the foul's going to be called on Ross. He readily acknowledges it because he wants to make sure the referees don't make a mistake and give it to Benny.
That then he made a swipe at that basketball.
Now here's Boatwright once again. As you said, he's starting to round into form.
A little bit more aggressive, quicker to get down on the floor. Versus Macau, Ali scoring 24 points, 16 rebounds, and 2 blocks, the rim protector that he is. And that's the advantage when you have imports. You're able to pick an import that specifically helps you in a position that you don't have, or something that your locals don't necessarily have. And usually, you know, like this type of conference, you pick that tallest import that you can get.
Actually, the only squad I think that might have made a mistake was Converge when they went for a defensive stopper more than anything else.
Well, sometimes also the imports that you like are not available. Just like Boatwright initially not available for the San Miguel Beermen. You look at Barangay Ginebra, they're going for obviously Justin Brownlee.
Oh, Mo Bashar's going to pick up his 4th. He looks at the coaching staff, says,
okay, no more.
I thought I only had 2. Now he has a total of 4. $68-55 is our tally. Ahanmisi cuts that down by 3 once again.
I mean, you can't leave him open.
He had all day to shoot, though.
Majority of the shots from the outside for Ahanmisi have been open.
Junmar. Oh, look at that!
Wow. Just so pretty to see, to watch.
Nice turnaround there from the big man. Back to Mubashar. Nice swipe there. Trollano will finish, and a foul is going to be called there on Hernandez. A lot of times you just get out of the way.
Oh, they're probably 2 of the best finishers in the PBA. That's Jericho Cruz and Don Trollano. They can take the contact, still get the 2 points.
Hernandez calling out the play. It is now a 15-point edge opened up here by the Beermen. Mubashar will put up a 3 and hit once again. That's his 2nd 3 here of the quarter.
And I like how he just walks up there, nonchalantly takes that 3-point shot.
I do this every day.
Boatwright didn't even expect it.
Boatwright up against the rookie once again. Kicks it back out. Cruz for three. It's a three-point party.
13 points for Jericho Cruz. You know, you look at this third quarter, seems like both teams have switched into a different gear. Quicker offensively, quicker defensively, not too many fouls, and trying to pile up the points on the board.
Here comes Trollano with the attack here. Fields, he's got the mismatch against Jerick. They go back to Benny and they isolate. Up against Eriobu. Will be fouled there. Eriobu not happy with that call.
Neither is Mubashar.
Paraiso, a starter, will come back in. Cruz comes out to get it. Junma with a fake. Oh, we're going the other way. Looks like there's going to be a challenge here. That was in front of us, and it looked like that was off Junmar. But the referee couldn't make the call. He was on the opposite side, blindsided. Mubashar was right there. Look at Junmar there trying to tuck that ball as he was going to go in. Another power move.
Yep. Should be an easy call by the referees.
You can see Ali was not even going to stick his hand in there.
Oh, he's got 4.
And Junmar with a smile there. Trying to convince the referees, but I'm sure he knows deep down inside he was the culprit.
Referees making sure that they look at each and every angle that they can. 13-point lead by the Beermen. At the end of 24 minutes, it was just 12.
I was with you there. I thought it was going to be
quick one.
A quick one. And here's the call.
After a review, an out-of-bounds play is overturned. Last touch po si Junmar Fajardo. The challenge of Terrafirma Dyip is successful.
And Mubashar saying, yes, we got a victory. Is that probably the first challenge that he has won here in this conference? Did you see how happy he was? Well, he's a jolly fellow.
Yeah.
So Terrafirma gets possession. They're still down, though, by 13. Eriobu will have to kick it back out. Looking for Ali. Paraiso puts it down. Mubashar realizes 2 seconds left and drains the fall away.
He's got a nice fall away for such a big guy.
And the lead is down to 11. Not too many fouls here in the third. Open 3. But Jericho will bring it closer. And that foul will put Terrafirma in the penalty.
Jericho Cruz just so good at getting the contact. Look at this, Mubashar. He looks at the clock, realizes how much time is left. Takes the shot quick, makes it.
Missed free throw there. The Beermen have actually missed a handful of free throws. That was the first here in the second half. But they're still up by 12. Mubashar with the handoff. Here comes Jerick. Floater a little bit too strong. Ross is asking for a foul there. Ross still finds Boatwright. Benny going to work. That's an easy block. Boatwright not coming down in defense, and Mubashar converts. They go to Benny, who didn't even bother to go down. Here he is, going strong at Eriobu.
Well, they're trying to give Benny Boatwright that basketball. Again, they're trying to get him sharper and sharper game in, game out.
Terrafirma is now in the penalty. That's 2 free throws for Benny Boatwright. When we come back, this timeout is brought to you by Solaire Online. Play the game your way on Solaire Online Sportsbook.
Pwede nating i-horn for him to get the ball. Pwede nating achieve to get the ball. But Mubashar Ali has 4 fouls. If there's no opportunity, let's attack him for now. Once he get the ball, okay, except Benny, he can hit him.
Welcome back to the Nino Aquino Stadium for this all-important game as we take a look at the numbers of Ahanmisi against Macau.
29 points, 12 of 19 from the field, 8 assists and 2 steals for Ahanmisi, the leading local scorer of the PBA.
63% shooting, that's high, especially from somebody who takes a lot of threes and even 4s.
But you also have to credit his teammates. He's able to locate Ahanmisi because, you know, I would say half of his shots are off assists and half of his shots are the ones that he creates.
29 points now for Benny Boatwright. Now at 30. 12-point lead once again for the Beermen. Trying to avoid any complications of making it to the next round with a victory here today. Eriobu with a spin and the layup. There's a steal. No 3.
A quick 3 by Mubashar. You could see the coaching staff saying, you know, we could have waited. Could have waited.
Rosales in and out. Troliano will misfire. There's Junmar. Rosales tracks it.
Oh, Rosales may have tweaked his ankle there.
And look at Jericho Cruz. Just lobbing that one right over the outstretched arms of Mubashar. There's the foul. And look at that. High and through. Chris Rosales says, I'm okay.
17 points right now for Jericho Cruz.
Here's Paraiso looking for space. That's another 13-point edge. As Ahanmisi goes to work once again, gets away for 2. And he overshot that one.
I think he was quite surprised that he was free. And then he saw Junmar.
He was waiting for some contact as well. Junmar Fajardo.
Well, you like how Terrafirma not really looking at the scoreboard. They're just continue on playing.
Ahanmisi inside, that rims out. Another rebound by Boatwright.
Oh, dribbling display by Boatwright.
We go back to Junmar. Junmar now trying to make his move.
Oh, Mubashar got hit there.
And Ali's down.
Could have gotten hit in the stomach area.
Might have been a wayward elbow from Junmar. Everything happened so quickly. And Junmar there a little concerned. Talking to Mubashar there saying, where did I get you? Here's what happened. Oof. Got him right there in the breadbasket.
You can see he's definitely gotten affected with that. I mean, he's a big guy, Mubashar, but Junmar's big as well. And you can see Junmar wanting to carve out space there.
Here's the call.
Ladies and gentlemen, upon review, the criteria for act of unsportsmanlike behavior was not met.
So let go situation.
Let go situation.
And count the 2 points here for Junmar Fajardo. Gio Chu getting ready to come back in. Ali just got the news that he's heading to the bench, hurting.
30-second timeout.
Terrafirma Dyip will call their 30-second timeout right here.
Anthony, the last 2 minutes, it's been San Miguel once again. 9-2 run by the San Miguel Beermen. That's why it's still a 17-point lead for them. Remember, we talked about the second group coming in and recharging, reigniting the fire, or igniting even the fire. And then Benny Boatwright just continuing on, making sure that he's able to score. He had 22 at the end of the first 24 minutes. He's got 30 now. Junmar Fajardo with 19. Jericho Cruz with 17 and Trollano with 12.
TJ Perez will check in now.
We talked about Mubashar Ali. He's got 22 points now in total. Remember, he only had 6 at the end of 24 minutes. So he's got 16 this quarter.
Back to the action here. After the 30-second timeout, let's see what Coach Ronald drew up in that last huddle. Gio will put up a jumper from deep. No. 100 rebound there from Benny. And he'll try to push. Puts up a 3. A little bit too strong though. Hernandez gets it to Maverick. Maverick trying to make his move. He'll have to give it back out. Jarek given a rest here. Hernandez long two, no. They release CJ Perez. And there was contact. He was not going to drop though, and CJ Perez heading to the line saying, today has really not been my day.
Yes.
And now a timeout will be called by the San Miguel Beermen, as they now lead 86-69. Let's take a look at the highlights of Ahanmisi here. That was in their previous game. That was against Macau. We already dissected his numbers the last time out. Right now, let's take a look at his production here You can see there 29 points, 12 out of 19 field goals, and also came up with 8 assists. Today with 16 points and 3 dimes.
7 of 23 is a three-point shooting of Terrafirma so far in this ball game. On the other hand, the San Miguel Beermen 10 of 21. So 3 more made three-point shots for the Beermen. And San Miguel already with 86 points. And we're only in the third quarter.
And Misi will try to attack. Stopped in his tracks there by Big Mo. And there Mo will pick up a personal. Gave the referee a high five there after that call. Agreeing with it. Mubashar will come back in despite the 4 personal fouls.
And the hit to the gut. Looks like he's okay. He's a competitor.
Well, I guess they figure if you keep him on the bench a little longer, this might balloon to 20. Talking about the deficit. Maverick with the jumper, still nothing. Nice put back there at the right place at the right time was Bravo.
Well, they need a lot more of those. Those are those high energy type of plays, offensive rebounds, and try to change the complexion of the game.
Troliano. Now at the 1 for his squad. And there's Boatwright. He's going to lose possession though. They look for Ahan Misi. Back to the wing. That's the 3rd 3 here for Bravo.
Terrafirma could make a run here towards the end of the third quarter if San Miguel is not careful.
That huge lead has been cut down to just 12. They find Benny. Benny, a series of moves, sets up Perez, and Perez drains the 3.
And unselfish that time. CJ Perez gave it to Benny Boatwright, and Benny Boatwright made the defense collapse on him and gave it up for CJ Perez for a clear shot.
Hernandez with a quick reply there.
That's what we were talking about. Terrafirma not really looking at the scoreboard. They're just continuing to keep on playing.
And Troliano says, okay, enough's enough. I need to score a few of my points. And there's a foul to boot.
And he's loving it. Looking at the bench. Applauding himself and then looking at the bench. Hey bench, you gotta commend me. Loving it.
Now on the line to complete the 3-point play. And the lead is back to 16.
17 points right now. Let's check that. That's 18 for Don Troliano.
And Misi calling out the play. 9 seconds remaining in their shot clock. It's down to 2. And the pass was to one of the fans. High courtside. Marshall will check in.
I'll correct that. That's 14 points for Troliano. 17 for Jericho Cruz and 19 for Junmar.
Talk about total contribution here from all the players. Led, of course, by their import, Benny Boatwright. Boatwright setting himself up. That was in and out. Almost a steal. Coach Leo there saying, you got to change the call.
Playing referee is Coach Leo. But doesn't have a challenge anymore.
Well, that's the problem. You use it early, and you don't have anything for the latter part of the contest. Game clock down to 5. 3 on the way. That'll count.
Nobody boxing out Gio Chu there.
Coach Leo very disappointed there with the non-call, but still, his Beermen are up by 14. As we head into the fourth, it's 92-78 still for San Miguel.
Ikaw ba, alam mo ang tap-tap send at gumagamit ka ba ng tap-tap send?
Yes, tap-tap send ang ginagamit ko kapag nagpapadala ka sa Pilipinas. Kakapadala ko lang last.
Let's now take a look at the game summary. Beginning with the bench points. This always a strength of the San Miguel Beermen.
And because they have a deep bench, because you have guys like Don Troliano coming off the bench, guys like Jared Cruz, Chris Ross, Mo Tautua, just able to change the complexion of the ball game.
3-point shooting. Also going the way here of the Beermen, but just by 3 mates. And then the import matchup, well, this is one-sided traffic.
Boatwright with 30 points, 9 rebounds. Mubashar Ali with 22 and 6.
Mubashar though with a strong third period.
Yep.
Ross will misfire, and here comes Terrafirma. They'll wait for the rookie. Ali will put up another 3. Just short that time.
I think he heard you though. He was like 3 down. 3-point shot.
They steal here. A chance once again. They look for Chu.
I like how he went up strong for that.
He was expecting the contact.
And that's what we're saying. You can see the upside of this kid. You know, maybe what, 20 more pounds of muscle?
Which eventually he will get.
Yes.
The first here for Gio. He's got a good stroke from the 15-foot line, but just misses a little bit more free throws than I'm sure he'd want to.
And he's going to get fouled a lot if he gets that basketball down low. He's a big kid, tall kid. Yeah, it's good to see him here in the PBA.
A little bit too strong in the second. Bravo's there. Bravo has given a good account of himself here in this ball game. Bashar will bring it closer. That's going to be a 3-point play and a foul by Marshall Lassiter.
Once there's a let up on the defensive end for San Miguel, Terrafirma takes advantage. That's what you want to
do. Ali saying, finally, it went down. I've been trying to get a 3-point play since quarter number 1. Yes, he is.
Animated.
You saw when they won their challenge a while ago. He was going nuts. CJ will walk it up. CJ 2-man game there. Nice court top screen by Tautua.
CJ almost dunking that basketball. Just how quick was he there?
And Misi trying to get it right back. Puts up a 3. Will overshoot. Maverick gets to it. Ali to Bravo. Bravo for 3. Just short that time. CJ Perez in the open court. Yes.
Back-to-back layups by CJ Perez.
Zaldivar gives it to Ali. Ali once again attacks. And he'll pick up another foul. It's going to be a Big Mo. .16-point lead still enjoyed by the Beermen here. But Terrafirma with possession. Pocket pass. Ali scores once again.
They've been reading that pick and roll well.
Well, he says, since Boatwright's on the bench, I can now try to even our tally. Ross with a challenge from deep. Perez will try to bring it closer against Paraiso. Sets up Tautua. Tautua with a jumper. That's good patience shown by Big Mo. Just couldn't knock it down. 2 minutes quickly gone here in the final quarter. 3 for Mubashar. No.
Really looking for that three-point shot.
Oh, everybody forgot about Junmar Fajardo.
Well, that's because Perez has just hit 2 layups, right? So the defense is right on him. They know that he's going to take it. And ending up passing to Junmar.
Paraiso left wide open there. Make the defense pay. This is like an all-star game. Everybody just hitting from just about everywhere. Ross back to Tautua. Tautua for 3. Didn't get the roll. Junmar. Nothing Mubashar could once again do. You want to pick up a 5th.
And also didn't really bump Junmar anymore. Probably remembers that little hit towards his tummy earlier on.
His firing there was Bravo. .15 lead, and they're trying to attack once again. Bravo with a steal. Bravo will attack inside. 2 free throws here for Terrafirma. Well, they know there's still a lot of time here, Dom.
Well, 15-point lead, definitely not safe. 8 minutes and 29 left.
Mo given a breather, and in comes Benny Boatwright. Nice one-handed rebound there by Junmar.
Mubashar playing around there with Junmar. You know, you got to be careful. You might get called for that foul. Accidentally hit him.
They go inside to Junmar once again. The big man goes down. And a three-point play in the offing. Perfect pass there coming from Benny. Eriobu back. Bravo takes a seat. Chris Ross continues to talk to the referees about a previous play.
And that foul that was called on him on that fast break, that's the one he's complaining about.
.103.86. Ali and company need to get something going here. Almost a travel. Uh-oh, Mubashar again was playing with fire. Oh, and a quick spin there by Junmar, and a foul will be called on Gio, taking the rookie to school.
He knows exactly where the defense is. Experience right there for Junmar.
Even before Chu was able to make any defensive move, Junmar was right by him. We'll be back for more.
Ikaw ba, alam mo ang tap-tap send at gumagamit ka ba ng tap-tap send?
Yes, tap-tap send ang ginagamit ko kapag nagpapadala ka sa Pilipinas. Kakapadala ko lang na.
'Once again, let's take a look at the Kraken in action here as he tries to vie for a 10th MVP title here this season. And again, he has been rock solid.
28 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists for Junmar Fajardo, 13 of 15 from the field. Basically, every time he touches that basketball, he's scoring.
Four minutes gone here in the final period. This is now the biggest lead in the contest for the Beermen at 19. And Misi with a floater with the left hand.
He's just so quick, able to extricate himself from the defense. That's why he's getting those open looks as well.
They swing it out to Perez. Perez brings it inside. Nice block there by the rookie. Both right. Couple of fakes. Looks
Just
short
a little bit short.
Got the shot off with a nice jab step. Paraiso hands it off. Ahanisi short. Gio for two.
Again, so we were saying, Terrafirma just keeps on playing.
A lot of time. Mathematically still possible, that's for certain. Three won't drop for Marshall. That's a foul there.
That's what, the fourth time he's gotten hit in the face?
That is right. He's saying, what have I done to deserve this? Is there a bullseye on my face? Because they just keep hitting him. Marshall, it has not been his day. Australiano will come in his place. Here comes Terrafirma once again. Ahanisi puts up a three. Just short. Bodrat will try to push. Finds Junmar. Junmar will overshoot.
A spectacular play.
Perez with a steal. He goes up and blocked once again. Gio Chu helps him up. That's two blocks for Gio.
You can see how nice of a guy Gio Chu is.
Watch it once again. Perfect timing. They go to CJ once again. And this time he scores. Just like that, the lead is back to 17. Jarek will kick it out. And a set the pick. Paraiso forces that one up and it goes through.
You look at San Miguel, it's taken a lot out of them also to get this lead. That's why Coach Leo trying to keep fresh legs, bringing back Don Troliano in.
Both right inside. That might be number 5 on Mubashar.
Yeah.
Are they going to take him out of the game? There's still a lot of time, but at the same token, if you remove him now,
you're down 16.
Yes.
Right?
Well,
they're opting to.
They will give him a breather. Question is for how long?
Probably just let him get a drink, cool down for a little bit, maybe like a minute.
If that lead continues to swell, Dom, They might have to send him right back into the fray. Paraiso kicks it out. Hernandez will come up short. Junmar didn't want to rush it.
But he was looking at Trollano.
Boatwright gets away. That's an excellent seal.
And I like how Benny Boatwright is just, you know, keeps on pushing.
In and out for Jeric. They look for CJ. CJ up and under move.
They're just attacking, being aggressive is the San Miguel Beermen.
The Kraken there releasing Perez. And here comes Mubashar. They need him back on the floor.
So not even a minute.
Wang Chongson's going to check in. He was a starter today.
And it's the only time that they've brought him back. We mentioned trying to keep some fresh legs, and so also, you know, you need to give some burn to be able to get the confidence, especially a guy like Wami Chongson. Before coming to the San Miguel Beermen, used to playing a lot of minutes.
For Terrafirma. Big rebound there by the Don. Now they're going to try to consume some clock. Trollano inside. Will kick it out. Trollano will launch and overshoot. Shot clock continues to run. And Misi will try to push. Mubashar was free. And they'll go to the import. Big slam. Now the Beermen just walking it up. They feel they've got a comfortable lead here. Handoff. And once again, CJ.
Basically, every time CJ Perez goes to that basket, he gets fouled.
Paraiso saying there was no contact. But Terrafirma Dyip will call a timeout here first. It's still a huge lead by the Beermen. 112-94. Let's take a look at the performance of the rookie, Gio Chu. #1 draft pick overall with a solid double-double of 12 points, 16 boards, also with 2 blocks, both of them against CJ Perez.
Well, 16 rebounds, that's definitely solid for Gio Chu, plus the 2 blocks. And you like how he's gotten hit so many times already in the face, but still continues, not afraid of playing this physical game of basketball here in the PBA.
He's a gamer. Well, he's now on the bench. CJ Perez will take an extra free throw. Actually, that's 2. Coming off that foul a while ago. Both teams in the penalty. Back to a 20-point advantage. And essentially a 1-ball game here. And Misi gets away. Great
That's a
cut.
good read. Great pass also for Eriobu.
And now they feel they don't need to score. That's great defense by Joseph. He's running the floor. Takes it strong. Couple of sorry misses. Eriobu converts.
He's tough. He's on the floor. Eriobu, maybe not as big as the other big men, but he's tough.
Back back to Benny. Waits for the double. There's a swing. Orellano, a little bit of a starter step in. What a reverse spin and scores.
Having a little conversation with Ahan Nisi there.
Two players from Adamson. One-handed rebound once again, and Junmar now can afford a smile. Under 3 minutes to play in this one. Boatwright steps back. Comes up short. Nice rebound by Ali. Trying to lead the break. Finds Paraiso. And Paraiso will score.
Well, Terrafirma just exchanging baskets here with San Miguel. San Miguel just stomping its class offensively.
Junmar getting away.
San Miguel all quite comfortable just exchanging baskets because they do have that 18-point lead, so it's okay for them.
Junmar is going to pick up his foul because he wants to rest. JM Calma is going to come in his place. Might also be a good time to get Benny Boatwright out of there. Not to mention their other starters.
Yep.
2 minutes, 12 seconds still remaining in this one. But it is a one-ball game. Especially after that miss from Jerick from the free throw line. Look at this move.
It's making it look so easy. A little pirouette there.
So the clean crew being sent in now here. Essentially because the two imports are still on the floor. Miller's on the floor. Garcia's there as well.
San Miguel looks like they're on their way to their 6th win. They'll end up this ball game after this ball game with a 6-5 card, and we'll be playing Phoenix for their last game of the elimination round. On the other hand, for Terrafirma, they'll be playing Meralco. That's on Friday.
Miller gets away for two. We're going to try to get Drake Cahilig in. Jerick will launch and hit a three.
Just having a little bit of fun there, talking to the other players of the San Miguel Beermen.
Well, they might not be able to get in some of the other players. Calma will kick it out. They repost, and now the players can come in. Well, Katapusan will also come in for Ahan Misi. Hanapi's in there as well. And Numali will take out Mubashar. So a minute and 20 seconds before the Beermen.
Let's see what these guys on the floor can do.
Exactly. They record their victory once again and officially make it to the quarterfinals. Hanapi will launch from deep and hit.
No hesitation at all there for Hanapi.
Trying to set up some of their young players. Three on the way? No. Nice rebound by Garcia. Hanapi finds Umali. Umali up against a double team. Gets denied. Puts it up once again and gets on the scoring sheet.
Can definitely create space down low.
And look for JM. Calma with a jumper. Will get the lucky roll.
You gotta love how the bench of the San Miguel Beermen reacts to JM Calma. made
Mantua
basket.
will rebound. Exactly. Here they come. And Mantua's on the board.
That's the thing. When you're part of the San Miguel Beermen, you will win a lot of games and maybe, you know, a number of championships as well. But the guys, you know, towards the end of that lineup won't really get too many minutes.
Miller will score. Well, they're also worried just in case there might be a caution, but they should be safely in there.
Well, San Miguel making sure that Terrafirma not able to get a win over them. San Miguel at 6-5. They'll be playing Phoenix. Terrafirma, on the other hand, falls to 4-7 and will play Meralco in the first game on Friday.
Well, they made it tough as long as they possibly could. But then again, who could stop the Kraken? As he comes up with solid numbers once again, he is today's best player of the ball.
30 points for Junmar Fajardo, conference high for him, 16 rebounds, and then 14 of 18 from the field, plus 19 that efficiency ratio. And you love how Junmar Fajardo understands how important the game is today. They knew that they needed this win to be able to secure that sixth win, which basically pushes them into the top 8. They were in 8th spot, but there were some potential issues. But with this win, I think we have that final 8 cast secured.
The Beermen take this one, 126-110.
Welcome to our post-game press conference. We are joined by Coach Leo Austria and Junmar Fajardo. Coach, ikaw muna. Lumamang ang Terrafirma early, but eventually nakontrol nyo na yung laro. Ano ba yung mga sinabi mo sa mga players mo?
Yeah, before this game, we told the team na this is a very important game and we cannot afford to lose this game against Terrafirma because they have a chance to make it to the top 8. But because of that bad start, so sense of urgency nag-take place mga player, and then after a while, so naka-recover kami and we're able to take the lead. And I think the culprit in our bad performance at the start is because of the turnover, and until at the end of the we committed, they were able to get a lot of pass break points at 24 pass break points, and a very important game. It's scary, but fortunately they are focused to win the games, even though we have a good start. So most of the time, lagi kami good start. So buti lang nanalo, and that is scary things for us. But come playoff times, we cannot afford to have a bad start like that again.
Well, despite the scary start, they will win this, as this game was billed as the fight for survival. And surviving are the San Miguel Beermen. Gio Chu there with a big dunk to start things off. That was a 9-1 advantage that they had at one particular stage.
10-1 actually for Terrafirma. And Coach Leo talking about the bad start, and they cannot have that, especially coming into the playoffs. But they woke up. Definitely woke up, are the San Miguel Beermen, because that was a 10-1 start, and then it became 14-13 after on the third minute mark of the first quarter.
And here Gio Chu forgot that Jericho Cruz can light it up from deep. Give him that much space, and he made the defense pay. It was 23-16 at the end of one. And then JM Bravo would hit 2 threes. This was his first.
Well, we talked about good ball movement by Terrafirma in the first quarter. The second quarter, there was that as well, trying to free up their shooters to knock down some threes.
Don Troliano would come in and pick up where he left off the last time out with his hot shooting from the outside. And then they set up their captain, Jarek, with a 4.
Misi, 13 points in the second quarter, definitely lit it up.
And then Benny going to work after a poor and very quiet first quarter.
Well, he had 3 fouls, that's why they were forced to sit him out. But came back in that second quarter, got his groove going. He even ended that quarter with a buzzer beater.
And the Beermen were in total control here. Now up by 12 at the halftime break. And once again, they went back to the big man, Junmar. Look at that. Nice spin.
After 24 minutes, San Miguel was up by 12. Just continued on in the third quarter. Didn't really look back. Basically exchanging baskets. You know, Terrafirma, we said that wasn't really looking at the scoreboard. Just kept on pushing, kept on trying to get points. And they did get some points. They moved the ball, got to their positions, made some shots.
Another 3 there by Bravo. That was his 3rd of the ball game. And then once again, Don Troliano attacks.
Well,
flexes his muscles.
We talked about Troliano, Jericho Cruz, and Chris Ross. These 3 guys were the ones that really ignited that fire for the San Miguel Beermen in the middle of the first quarter. Continues on here in the third, and now it's a 14-point lead.
Well, Brent Paraiso also had his moments here. We know he can shoot.
He's a scorer, right? Just doesn't get as many minutes anymore as ever since Misi came to Terrafirma. But ever since Junmar Fajardo came to the league, it's been Junmar Fajardo getting the basketball close to that basket and getting the 2 points and the foul.
Look at this. Junmar finds CJ Perez and he completes a 3-point play, making that free throw right after that conversion. And again, Troliano just for good measure. And the Beermen are going to win this one going away.
16 points at the end. It was 12 at the end of the second, 14 at the end of the third, and 16 at the end of the fourth. You talk about the San Miguel Beermen needing this ball game, securing that top 8 position.
They'll take this one 126 to 110 as we give you the schedule of games. Well, no more games. We'd like to thank all of you for joining us here. In fact, my partner Dominic Oy, Anthony Sutay saying thanks for joining us, everybody. Till next time, take care. Have a good night. God bless.